What happens if a mother refuses to let a father see their kids? Yeah.
You know the mother doesn't have the right unless she can prove that the father is a threat to the children.
Oh.
Yes. You don't have the right because those children are as well the children of the man. So you don't
Even
have
if they are not together, he has the right to see the
Yes,
kids.
he has the right to see the kids, the children.
Is
You
it not
don't have
the
the right.
American type norm, 50-50 and 70-30 or bewa weekends?
It's Sana a house where
Okay.
whichever way it is, the man needs to have time with the children. We call it reasonable access to the children. And so weekends, vacations, other times, the man would have to be with the children.
So in such a case, Bema no subetimi esiu or bano for that.
Obetimi alcohol court for custody.
Okay, na custody
Yes,
belmono.
yes,
Oh.
yes, for custody because you are preventing him to, seeing his own children. So.
In this case, it's like don't let your hatred for the man.
Exactly.
Okay.
It is. I've made a post about it is you that have a problem with the man and not the children. And so don't prevent the children of the rights that they have to bond with their father. Or don't let your hatred prevent the man to have the right to be with the children.
He only calls you by your surname. Your man only calls you by your surname.
No.
Like a dia.
No.
Into baby near me, yeah. Abey. Hey. Camera, what is this? Imagine, I'm Donko. Donko. No, what is this? No.
But yeah, it's not even an issue of we are not romantic. It's just a
Jimmy. Yeah, so it's a no, right?
Yeah,
it's a no. You're
It's
showing that yes,
it's a
it's
no.
It's
A definite no.
It's a no. Okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tales and Virtues podcast with your girl Genevieve. Yes, today we're going to talk about some important topics. But before I even introduce my guest, hey, there's only one song that can describe my guest. Seabody. She's a lawyer and she's pretty and she speaks well. And we're going to learn a lot today. All of us are going to learn because I think this is my first time of getting a lawyer in here and we're going to learn so much. And she is no other than Miss V. Is it Miss or Mrs.?
Miss.
And this is a single. Miss MAVIS NYARKO. And yes, our lawyer is in the houses. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
You having fun, all right?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's true. Yes. So since we're here to talk about some important things, and I love you for being here because some things and yet thing it's legal thing that we need to yes. So I love you to be here to teach us certain things that yeah. Please don't calculate so yeah bing. Yay. Oh my cameraman I said yeah sister Obi up and she's that good already. Behind the scenes we are already in love with her. Yes, so she's gonna teach us things today.
Thank you.
All right, so the first thing I'm gonna ask you is, let's say a couple things are not going well and they want to divorce. What do you think is the first step they should take? First step.
The very first step is to decide that you no longer want to be in the relationship, the marital relationship. And then it's either you see a lawyer or you do it by yourself. And so you file petition. But before then, you have to seek leave of the courts. We call it leave, but then permission.
So you have to go to the court?
Yes, you have to. It goes with the petition. The court must give you the right to file for the petition.
Oh.
Yes. And so you apply to the court for the leave, and if granted, you file petition.
For
divorce.
Oh, okay. So the petition is the divorce?
Yes.
Nana.
Yes. The application is just a technical thing that we do. But then the most important thing is the petition. petition for divorce. Yes.
Wow. Send your children. And I'm on for JJ. All right, sis. So
Yes.
in case, because there is one lawyer at our church, and every day he is a guy. He keeps telling me a lot of people come to him and they are seeking for advice and how much it will cost to divorce. So how much, since you're a lawyer, if anybody is ready for that step?
I would say that it's a lawyer to lawyer basis. It depends on the lawyer you're going to see. But we have a scale of fees that govern every lawyer in Ghana here. And so before you charge, you have to look into the scale of fees to see whether it falls within or it falls without. And so per the scale of fees, divorce is around 15,000 to 45,000 Ghana cedis.
So what makes it cheaper and what makes it
depending on
higher?
The lawyer you see? Some lawyers charge very high.
So you now, what do you charge?
Others too are,
I want to divorce my ex-boyfriend.
Boyfriend. Don't worry. When you marry, then you come to court. If it's boyfriend, I mean, just leave him alone.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Yes.
So it depends on the type of lawyer.
But it has to be within the scale.
Oh, okay. So you guys have like a scale.
Yes, there's a scale.
Not just you just mentioning a price. Okay.
And so it's from 15,000 to 45,000.
Okay.
If you know that it's going to be beyond, the kind of services you're going to render will be beyond, then you charge per hour.
Oh.
Yes, so there's an hourly
thing.
rate.
Okay.
Yes.
Do they have to go like some form of counseling before the divorce?
No, you don't need any counseling.
Oh, okay. I heard that when you want to divorce, they tell you to stay together for a year. If and then you can decide. Is it true?
No.
Hey, information.
It's not necessary.
You've heard that before,
yes,
right?
I have. Honestly, I have. There are a whole lot of things that people say on the outside but when it comes to the law, it's so different. Maybe along the way, as we discussed a lot of things, some of these things will come to play.
Okay. All right.
So the law requires that after the marriage, you spend 2 years before you can apply to divorce. Yes, there has to be 2-year period. Unless there's a special circumstance that right after the divorce you can apply.
So hold on. If we marry, like we are in a year of marriage,
yes,
you can't divorce 1 year, no?
You must have a very special reason for the divorce.
And it's a 1 year na me mpekra. That's what I want to say 2 years.
What is it that's what is the grounds for the divorce?
Okay.
There are certain circumstances that nobody expects you to stay within that marriage for even a month or two. Do you understand? Instances where, for instance, the man is married already, but you did not know. And then right after the marriage, you realize that the man already has
some family somewhere.
Exactly.
Okay, so
that right
one
after you can go for annulment.
Yes. Oh.
Yes.
Wow. And more person more worry now. Oh, worry now. Think is you know. Who better now kakran sound?
It's not strict bracket though. But then the court will look at it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, guys. So behind the scenes, we are having a little bit of debate, and it will be fair if we discuss it for you guys to see. So my guys are actually asking, why do we need lawyers when we are getting married? Should we even choose the home marriage or court marriage? And why are lawyers in this equation? Yes.
Okay. In the case of divorce, it is law we are going to talk about, and you are going to court, depending on the type of marriage.
Yeah.
And so when we go to courts, we advise that you get a legal representation in court, because the things that we say in the house, you cannot come to the court and say it is not acceptable when you say it in court. And so you need a lawyer to guide you as to what to say and what not to say, and how to do certain processes.
That is why you need.
That is why you need a lawyer when you're going to court, in any case at all. So long as court is involved, get a lawyer. Yes.
What if it's a home marriage?
Yeah, the one we call the traditional marriage. The traditional marriage, if you now register traditional marriages. If you don't register,
they do.
Yes,
okay,
they do, so that it will get into their friends are when just the couple and the family stay in the house and do it. It remains with the couple and the family. But then when you register it, so it's a buying now recognizes it.
Okay.
You get
So would you advise people
register,
to go,
when you register the traditional marriage, you have to go to court.
You have to go to court.
Yes.
Would you advise people to do the court marriage or the normal marriage, home marriage?
Like I earlier said, if a client comes to me, depending on the client,
yes,
and because I'm working based on the instructions of the client, and I'm seeking the well-being of the client or the welfare of the client. If it's a woman, I would advise that they do the church wedding, the one we call church ordinance.
Yeah.
Yes, I would advise my clients, my female clients, to do the ordinance marriage, simply because she wouldn't have any rival. The husband cannot marry any other person in addition to her. But then if my client is a male, then I would say that the traditional marriage goes.
It's okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It's okay. Generally, I would advise that we stick with our tradition. Yes.
Wow. All right. But why do we need lawyers around when we divorce? Like, when we were going to marry, there was no lawyers at this point. And as I may have a boka, and in that case, we have to look for money before we can divorce.
Yes, I mean the service of a lawyer is not cheap. So you need to look for some money. However, it is not strict. You can go.
You can do everything by yourself.
Yes, by yourself. Yes.
Oh.
But like I said, since it's a legal matter, it concerns law. Usually, it's best to get someone who understands the law.
The whole thing. Okay.
Yes. It makes it very easy for you.
And what if there is some properties and stuffs in the...
Yes.
And also, so I heard you were saying the lawyer has a percentage.
Yes. The 15,000 I was talking about, 15 to 45,000 I was talking about, was just the dissolution. If there is property involved, marital property that we need to share, there's a percentage that the lawyer is entitled to. I mean, helping you distribute or share the property. Okay, he can as well say that you should pay me for the property. Right?
Okay.
Yes. But because he has already charged the 15 to 45, usually to consider you say that, okay, you after the dissolution and everything, then you give me this amount. Oh. Yes.
Wow. So
yes.
Okay.
But because he's already charged and he's already burdensome, usually we become considerate.
Okay.
Yes.
But sis, let me ask you, what if a couple have totally divorced and everything, and now they want to come back? How are they going to go about that? Or when you divorce, that's it, you can't come back?
The dissolution, when it's done by courts, it's final. Like he's done, it's your divorce area. However, if the couple agree to come back, then you start all over again.
They have to do the marriage.
Yes, you have to marry.
And you say after that, no more serious.
Yes, you have
so you have
to
be sure if you want it again.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so usually when divorce matter go to court, the court is hesitant. That is why sometimes it prolongs for a while. The court wants to observe the couple whether you are sure that you really want to divorce. And so usually it would have taken, if both parties agree that we don't want it anymore, it's just a matter of months. But the courts, per its own discretion, would, protract it, observing the parties whether they will come back. And so after the protracted period of time, then the court is convinced that these people don't want to come back. sometimes
I said the court study you guys or something.
Yes.
Okay.
Because there's this case that it was a divorce matter where it was ongoing, and before we knew it, the couple had appeared in court in the same cloth, like
La illa.
Yes. It means they had resolved it back in the house, And
no, sir, not your fees. No, yes, are you giving back the legal fees?
No. Yes, I have worked.
You've done your part. You decided to.
Yes, you decided to.
Oh, okay.
And see, when the court observes you and there's nothing, there's this other instance that the woman came and she was pregnant.
By anyone?
Yes, by the husband.
I didn't have.
Yeah, so it's interesting.
Okay.
Divorce cases are very interesting. So, for instance, the woman is abroad and the man is in Ghana, and the man wants to divorce the woman abroad. You file the petition and you serve the woman. Yes, it's possible.
Oh,
yes.
Wow! So they have to work their part from there.
Yes. Because once you file, she must respond.
It's a must.
It's a must.
What if they don't do it?
They must do it, especially when there are properties involved. She would do it if there are properties involved, because if there is no, if she doesn't respond, the court will go ahead to take the evidence of the man.
Oh,
and give and give judgment based on the evidence. And you wouldn't
like that to happen. Okay.
You want to be heard.
Okay.
So you respond.
Okay. I get it. Wow, guys. One divorce and then they are free there to play it. Why? All right. That was an interesting one. Okay, so let me ask you this. This one I'm actually asking for myself.
Okay.
Because I'm beginning to come into the limelight small. So this one is just for me, but I know it will help somebody out there. Which is how do you handle it if people spread false rumor about you? Can you sue them? Into no answer no muntie. Wa beka me ho asem boni because me ba limelight no mukaka mess you. So please, false rumor stuff like that, can you sue?
Yes, you can sue. In Ghana, you can sue. There's a cause of action we call defamation. So you can sue someone for defamation.
Oh, that's the defamation of character thing.
Yes, that's the defamation, yes.
But me sue for scan as me sue so mon kasa.
So when you can your public pronouncement, before you can sue, there has to be publication of the news. And the news must be false.
Oh.
Yes. And somebody must spread the news.
Oh.
Do you get? So when you want to sue, you can pinpoint one person spreading false rumors about you.
Okay.
So that you sue the person.
Okay.
So the person must publish the information to the general public.
Oh. Is it that one that they say the allegedly thing? Allegedly. And then no kakra and fam.
No,
because some people will literally say the thing and say allegedly. What can we?
Allegedly, come and prove the allegedly.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can sue.
You can sue.
Yes. It's interesting how in Ghana here, we don't take such matters seriously. I say we are more concerned about and people are actually defaming people on the social media, which is a very serious matter. I heard recent news about Bongo Ideas.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that he was sued for defamation of character or something, and yes,
and the
court
person
channel damages. Yes, that he needs to pay. And Lewin's case too.
Oh yes,
yes, that one too.
Oh,
yes.
He won that one.
Yeah, yes, Emilia won. Is she Emilia?
Yeah,
that lady. Yeah. Yes, she won.
Wow.
Yes.
You better.
Yes.
Wow, come I miss you. that goes for everybody though. Just in case somebody, and it should it be like a celebrity or just a random person?
Anybody at all.
Yeah.
Anybody. So long as a person spreads the information which is false and it tarnishes your image. You're building a reputation and it kind of destroys that kind of reputation, you can take the person up.
Okay. All right. So now let me ask you this thing. This one I'm asking for successful people.
Okay.
Do we have a prenup in Ghana? Any policy, something like that, to protect your assets and stuff like that?
Okay, prenup is basically an agreement that parties have before marriage concerning the distribution of their properties.
Yeah.
Agreement, two persons having agreement is not banned in Ghana. Everybody has the right to have an agreement. However, prenup per se, if you have it, will go contrary to the constitution. So you cannot say that when I acquire property in this marriage, I won't give you some, or you're not entitled to it. You cannot say that. Even if the other party agrees to it, it's not acceptable. Yes.
Wow. And also, no, let's say wabo obi hoka. Can you sue the person?
I'm on a honka how
Oh, a lot of people are buying hoka or relationship more. And if the person leaves you like that, can you
okay. Yeah, I get it. Okay, there's something like breach of promise to marry. So there has to be the promise to marry the
there
person.
is a law for that?
Yes.
Hey!
There's a provision. Yes. There's a law for that.
Oh, okay. So you can actually...
Yeah, but you must show that you did all those things in anticipation of the marriage.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
So when he promised, because of that, I invested in a building he was constructing. I invested in his business thinking that in future we'll be married. But he did not marry you.
Because I know that a lot of people, especially were promising our area into no.
Yes.
And I saw oba maybe okra wa bo oba bi ho kasa.
Yes. So
it can happen. So guys, what can Bobby to me as
but you must you must be able to prove though. You must be able to prove.
Okay. But sis, let me ask you. Don't worry if I call you sis. So if you are in this seat and you're a woman,
I'm okay.
You are not you are my sister.
Yes.
So I'll keep calling you
problem.
Sis. I hope you're okay with that.
I'll take it from you, but not from anyone else.
There's a special. All right. So let me ask you, a lot of divorces going on. A lot of people are saying women are doing the divorcing. Is it true? And I say, divorcing. Because recently I saw, I don't know if it's from you or something. I say,
yes, somebody made a post about it. It wasn't from me.
Meanwhile, no, I've always heard is the women doing the divorcing. What's going on?
Yes, in Ghana here, yes, per statistics, it's true. The number of women outweigh the number of men that initiate divorce. I think women is about 62%, whilst men is about 13 or 15%. I'm not quite sure. But
so is the women doing the divorcing?
Yes.
But sis, what do you think is causing it though?
Generally, I would say that women of today are woke. Yes, they.
Cameraman,
Yes, I think women of today are more informed.
Yeah.
Probably because they might have seen what their mothers went through in their marital home, and they do not want to go through that anymore.
Let me tell you this. There is this one post I saw a few days ago, and the post was saying, if your mother was standing right in front of you, what would you tell her? And let me tell you, I actually thought I was going to read, Mommy, I love you. And no. The comment section will, everybody, you shouldn't have married dad. I'm telling you.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my God.
Yes.
It's like our mothers.
Yes.
I said,
yes, because of the kind of society we live in. Yes. We kind of associate being married to achievements. Like once you may achieve everything in life, but once you're not married, society doesn't see you as a woman enough.
Thank you.
That is the kind of society we have. And so people rush into the marriage, they go into it and they realize this is not it. So is this what I'm going to go through forever?
Yeah.
Then they come out, they quit.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, pepem. This is no drink, right? Hey. You see, these days women are really, really woke.
Yes.
Whether you believe it or not, that is what is happening.
Exactly.
So I feel like, but what do you think the men can do to step up their game a little bit for the women to feel like, oh, okay?
I think the men should listen. listen to women. Because usually when you make a post about such things, under the comment section, you realize that most men come there saying all sort of things. Every woman that talks about this issue is bitter.
Yes.
To them,
yes.
They are not listening.
Yeah.
The women are complaining. Listen. Yes. Listen and do what they want you to do. And that's it. You know, sometimes it's the barest minimum that a woman will be craving for, will be asking you for.
Yeah.
Barest minimum.
Like, pay attention to me a little bit.
A little bit. When I talk to you, at least look at my face and listen to me. Help me out in the kitchen because we are both working.
Yeah.
We both leave the house. We come back about the same time. So you don't sit in the couch, expect me to do everything in the house. I'm a human being. Okay?
Yeah.
So listen, help me out. And once you start saying this, you're nagging.
Yeah.
And so one day the woman would just get up and say, enough is enough. I'm tired. I'm leaving. And yeah, she will leave.
Sis, what happens if a lawyer loses a case? And then I am this kind of go back.
No, you rendered services.
We no lose. So
the money you paid is for the services that I'm giving you. And you have done everything. Lawyers do a whole lot of things in only one case. Yes. And so if you pay for me to do a case for you, and mind you, losing a case is not solely dependent on the lawyer. I can do everything for you on paper, but when you go to the witness box, the things you say may make your case or destroy your case. Yes. So sometimes, for what I have seen, most of the time is the people themselves, when they are put in the box and they are being cross-examined, you see they are contradicting. Obi or ho nim kasa. But me, I think that enokre baako. Nti winim kasa. I mean, when you're saying the truth and makes sense, it touches the judge and yes. So most of the time, it's some of the things that people go to the box and say that usually make their case for them. Some lawyers do fault us at times too. So yeah.
Do you feel bad when you lose a case? Have you lost a case though?
Not yet.
Superwoman things. And I only surround
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, I like that. Yes, that's cool.
Yeah, not yet.
All right. What advice would you give to successful women? Since I know you, in fact, we're gonna cry. Makeup for the. I know you.
Makeup. There's anybody can do makeup.
So our kind. What advice would you give to our successful women who are single?
Single. Yeah. So the advice should be in the direction of a relationship.
Yes, yes. Maybe
Me, generally, I think that once you're successful, then it means you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Yes, you're on the right path. And so you keep on doing what you're doing. When it comes to relationship, I would say that don't date down once you're successful. Yes.
Is it that equal or up?
Exactly.
Okay. When you capra bella bombe when you studio. 2 CD. Make camera.
Just
my cameraman said yes, I'm great. Goodness. Okay. So there is another question here I want to ask you. What happens if a mother refuses to let a father see their kids? Yeah.
You know the mother doesn't have the right unless she can prove that the father is a threat to the children.
Oh.
Yes. You don't have the right because those children are as well the children of the man. So
even if they are not together, he has the right to see the kids.
He has the right to see the kids, the children.
Is it not the American type norm, 50-50 and 70-30 or beman weekends?
It's a house here. Whichever way it is, the man needs to have time with the children. We call it reasonable access to the children. And so weekends, vacations, other times, the man would have to be with the children.
So in such a case, Bema no subetimi you or ban for that.
Obetimi alcohol court for custody.
Okay, na custody
yes,
bill mono.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. For custody, because you are preventing him to, seeing his own children. So.
In this case, it's like, don't let your hatred for the man.
Exactly.
Okay.
It is. I've made a post about it. Is you that have a problem with the man and not the children. And so don't prevent the children of the rights that they have to bond with their father, or don't let your hatred prevent the man to have the right to be with the children. And it's a choice
your
you made.
Problem, right?
Yes, it's your you problem. It's a choice you made and decided to go on and reproduce with a person. This
is the reason why we say watch who you have kids with.
Yes.
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 Oh.
Yes.
And this person is going to be in your life forever.
Forever. So long as the kids are there, the children are there, yes.
And so you got to
yes.
court today. Sorry for who episode we are court.
Yeah. But it's a very bad thing for the women to be doing such things. It's very bad.
I know behavior. At least 4 women, who do that. Yeah. So
it's not the best.
Okay. So ladies,
the children need their father in their lives.
Yes. And then I man kolani bebreni and say male figure no because I feel like the men have some impact they add to the children's life. Yeah. That was deep. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so please, I want to ask you about DNA in Ghana, because I know this question will go for the men. Firstborn. What is
sometimes it's not even the firstborn though. The last born.
Oh, you see, movie service and last no cry. So what is it? Tell us everything about DNA in court.
DNA, when an issue of that matter comes to courts, the courts will order for the DNA. Yes. Even though the parties may have done their private, examination, the court will also further order. And then in Ghana here, we have a particular hospital that we trust.
Oh.
That every court must, take the matter to that particular hospital.
So it's not like you go and bring your DNA from somewhere, results and bring it.
No.
The court will tell you, go here.
Yes, the court will order that.
Okay.
Because the man could go anywhere and bring any, forged
anything.
DNA.
Okay. There is one story that I got, a man who wanted to test the loyalty and did a DNA. Yeah. Nadam for koye. And nadam for no DNA negative. And no koye positive. I mean, your bra, what did I be away? So the thing is, would you advise men, especially when they've lived for long years, would you still say like konako check it, or you just let it go?
I wouldn't advise, because usually when the men do that, it's like you don't trust your wife. Maybe you have a very peaceful home. You do the DNA, the woman finds out, and it can be a grounds for divorce. The woman can divorce you. Yes. Especially when it comes out to be, being the father of the child. You've ruined your beautiful marriage. So why do you do it?
10 years, 20 years.
Exactly. But usually what happens is that when the men are abroad and want to, take their kids, that's when this whole DNA issue comes in here.
It's becoming a thing these days.
Yeah, it's becoming a thing. And most men are losing their paternity.
People are secretly. Yes. So guys, you should do it probably in the early stages.
Yes.
But then you say be a mobile brow building life from
the child may have grown. One will know exactly.
What is it? Because the moment you find out you are not the father, I think internally you start to be like,
it causes damages, to the child. It's not a healthy thing. People make mistakes.
Yeah.
Yes. The same way men make mistake and sleep with other women. The only disadvantage is that the one mistake can cause pregnancy. Yes. And then the woman gets pregnant, but because of that particular mistake that she regrets for the rest of her life, you're going to base on this to ruin a very beautiful family. When she has forgiven you of your infidelity for
5,000 times.
Exactly.
Yeah. Me cameraman so boy.
Also one share.
Because it's becoming a thing.
Yeah,
young boys, it's
Yeah.
internet and also are influencing.
Yes.
They will just spoil what they have because of OBDNAB and things.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
guys, if you have something good for you, especially
Yes.
when behavior, let it go. Now, if you DNA, now
Exactly.
it is here now be poor.
Me say be cry na una won ponti, it's a cover up for you.
Let me tell you a story. There was this thing that I watched. I think one of the episodes I said it. 10 years, tries on na abanemba. Everybody was just Pokemon.
Yes, of course.
And infidelity, infertility. Aboni, kind of say, barren woman near there. One time, and a mamma no say, "Mam, me kuno kasawai na baby."
Yes.
Yes.
And honestly speaking, it's coming out. Statistics. It's proving that men have that issue. Many men have that issue.
A lot.
Yes, fertility issues. Because again, our society, everything is dependent on the woman.
The woman, there is no child.
Yes, it is Obano, but in most cases, and it's coming out.
All right, so that will be all for this segment. We are about to do our fun segment, and can we have our card, please? Yes. So this segment is all about. We're gonna ask some general questions, okay, and then me and my guest here. If we agree, we say yes, and then we give you a little explanation. If no, which is we don't agree, we say no. We raise it. Yeah. If you're watching and you also don't, whatever you think, put it in the comment section. Okay. All right. Okay. So our first thing is, he only calls you by your surname. Your man only calls you by your surname.
No.
Like a dia.
No.
Into baby near me, yeah. Abey. Hey. Cameraman is just imagine. I'm Donko. Donko. No, what is this? No.
But yeah, it's not even an issue of we are not romantic. It's just a
Jimmy. Yeah, so it's a no, right?
Yeah,
it's a no.
It's
You're showing that yes,
it's a
it's
no.
a
definite no.
It's a no. Okay. He loves and cares for you. He does everything for you, but he's saying marriage is off the table. Is a no.
It's a yes.
It's a yes. Okay. Tell us why.
Yes. To me, relationship is what matters, regardless of the name.
Sis, they can cheat though, because on your wukuno
marriage, they still cheat.
But at least we make
no. That's ukofia. The women are suffering. I'm telling you. That ukofia babe. But when it's open like this, back again to the society we live in. The woman, once you're married, you cannot go. You are tied to something. And so when the man goes to cheat, they will tell you, and you're sure, so
in this case, you can also do what you want.
Yes, I'll just leave. No, I will not do what I want. I'll leave. I'll leave you peacefully without any court procedure, nothing.
So you are okay if Bibi, are you okay? But also marriage is off the table.
Yes.
Wow.
Marriage is not my thing, honestly.
Oh. Because
no, but respect yourself. I mean, if you're coming, you have to respect yourself.
Okay. Okay.
I know what I'm saying.
Is it totally off the table?
No, it's not. It's not. I mean, if someone comes to sweep me off my feet, why not?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll go for it, but I cherish peaceful relationship than the name tag marriage.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Because I mean, marriage will protect me when it comes to property distribution. I have my properties already. You also have your properties. Okay. I don't need your properties.
Okay. All
right.
Okay. Now the next one is, I asked the previous guest if he loves cartoons but hates football.
It's a yes.
No. A man.
Yeah.
No, sis.
So long as it's
Tom
not,
and Jerry.
so long as it's not gay. Because myself, I like cartoons. So I mean, who gel?
Oh, okay. Oh, never know here Scooby Doo.
Yeah, I'm not too serious when it comes to relationship about certain things.
Okay.
So long as it's not, it doesn't implicate anything and or it doesn't mean anything. So long as he's not gay, I mean, if he watches cartoons, whatever it is.
Okay,
Yes.
you're cool with it.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Before I ask the next question, what if he's not gay but he paints his nails these days?
No. It's a no.
Is a no?
Yeah, it's a no.
Can the nails not black?
There be say.
Oh no, but pre nail polish.
No polish.
Yeah.
No.
All right. He's a provider but a terrible communicator. Communicating skills is very.
Yeah.
Is a no.
Is a no. Is a no.
Unim kasa.
Is a no. Is a communication is a turn off for me.
Even though he provides and everything.
It's a turn off.
Yeah.
Unless I don't take you seriously.
Yes.
Then
in that case.
In that case, we are hanging in.
Okay.
But if I want to take you seriously, we must communicate.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. He doesn't eat your groceries. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. It's
a
a
no.
It's a
What's
no.
your say?
Yes, it's a no.
What?
I mean, yeah.
My previous guest said she's okay with it.
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no, yeah, I'm not.
Hey.
Hey.
And then,
So who eats it?
she ubindi. And you're coming. Ubindi.
Yeah,
So yeah. It's enough for both of us.
Yeah,
if you are not a grocery eater.
Yeah.
Karama, we eat groceries. Okay.
Now groceries and some veggies.
All right. So the next one is a man in his 40s, never had kids, never been married. You're gonna be with him or you're gonna run away?
I think I'll be with him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, am I the only one who don't like that? I feel like you should have experienced something.
Yeah.
Yay.
It's not a complete red flag for me because there may be some other attributes of the man or characteristics of the man that I prefer to the experiences that he's had.
Okay.
It may be a bad experience.
Yeah. Okay. He cooks very well.
Yeah.
The next one, Annie, he cooks very well. Is it a no or yes?
Yes.
It's a no for me.
He cooks very well. Yes. Me, I don't like cooking.
And then I won't even do anything.
Hey, me, Na me wow. See what's a uno? Yes.
You love a man who can cook?
Oh yes.
I hate a man who cooks.
I hate cooking myself until you have to be cooking.
Why? Today all my guests they don't like cooking. Oh, my friends they stop cooking.
Because, you may want to eat from the house, so you must know how to cook.
On your nadia.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's serving me?
Oh. But you need to sa energy na kope bi try. Yes, yeah. All right. Your new man is 5 years younger than you. Is a no for me?
No. No, is a no.
Baby, I'm doing na 5 years if you say. Hey, just a breha. No.
You say be I'm over 60 years now or no 55.
Yes.
But me age me way there 5 years.
Just a breha. Aye.
No.
I join no crush.
Yeah.
So it's a no for both of us. It's a no. It's a no for both of us. A man who earns you earn 3 times higher than your man.
I won't date low.
Yeah, you already even said that. Yes. So it's a no.
Yeah, it's a no.
Okay. So himself salary no. Mo feel sister no salary no go here ko pay bit na cuz
I like to be spoiled too.
Yeah.
And I have taste, so
yeah.
Me long talk be nyame be same.
So it's a no for both of us. Nyame answer say, hey, there's a black ni be. The thing is, it's either we are to when you pay or you are.
Yeah, you're higher.
Say, who more than me?
You you have to be the man of the house.
Mouse some masculine. Nadia, Jane grown to mentor.
Maybe you to be told Jane.
his friend is your actual spec. Is it a yes or a no? But go for your friend, or you switch, or you be with your man.
I will be with my man. So is it a yes or no?
Yeah, is it yes means you'll be with him? No,
yeah,
means
I'll be with him.
You'll be with him.
Yeah.
In the past, I did a yes, and I'll never fuck.
Now you want to do no?
And then that's only Jimmy. Yeah, I've done a yes before.
Once I'm with you, I'm with you.
Yeah.
And that is why I don't take nonsense. I mean, I won't tolerate any kind of childish or silly behavior.
In my adult stage, and when I was in my 20s, it was always a yes. Hey, my 20s, you're not going fucking. Man switches is here. Hey, that man. Basically, no, who cry for the year, but now, no.
Yeah, I won't do it.
Yeah. All right. His best friend is the opposite sex.
No.
Yes.
His best friend is a woman. No, I won't go in for that.
Oh. Really?
Yes.
You have a problem with that?
Yes, I do. I know what I'm saying.
What if they grew up together in tense?
No.
Onyan Hong Kong. Oh. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I know what I'm saying. Bestie.
I do it. I mean, no man, 3 times.
Friends with benefits. I said besties.
Okay.
Yeah.
The next one is: would you date a man who is doing well for himself but stays with the parents?
No. Yes. What are you doing in your parents' house?
At this point, at
What
your
are
baby,
you yes, and then you're not a man enough.
Yes, I asked my previous and she was saying that what if the man wants to save to buy a house? What do you think about that?
If you have money, what's the meaning of saving to buy a house?
Saving to buy a house.
Just rent an apartment.
Yes. The freedom alone.
Yes. Rent an apartment.
Yes.
And you can explain to me that you want to save, and that is why you're in this kind of apartment.
We can save after that.
Yes.
So it's a no from both of them.
It's a no.
Who they tell you not in my men papa sorry if you.
It's a no. Make me who chamber and ho and a 2-bedroom apartment cramming shut and pills.
What I say? This year for them in papa body issues.
Just say.
There
I don't want your mother's house.
Can't.
Your father's house. No. I mean, have something for yourself.
Exactly. Okay. Your ex dated you for 8 to 10 years, broke your heart, left you, went to marry somebody else. Would you take a revenge or you let it go? So is it yes or no? You're gonna taking a revenge, no?
No, I will let it go.
You let it go.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm the type. I won't say a word.
Minya kame bibia manashe nakakala
yes. The
age.
Temptation is there, but I'll control myself. And the 10 years, not me and you. Man, what's
yo, guys, I've been saying this for you.
If we are going to marry, then I must know within the 2 years that
first year, you can't worry. Who the infants are when you're ready? 3rd year. After that, then
10 years.
10 years.
No, I won't waste unless I mean you that kind of man. I don't want to marry you. Exactly. Yes. I don't want to marry you.
So that one ideal in the first place. So ladies,
I won't tolerate that.
Okay. So dating for too long is
not a good thing.
Yeah, then we understand.
If the man, I mean, they say that if a man wants you, if he will marry you, he knows.
Yes.
The 10 years or the other.
Yes.
That is confused. Yeah. He's just keeping you to search for the woman that he wants.
Yeah.
And that is why he will leave you and marry someone within 2 months. Yes.
Cameraman, let me ask you, when you meet a woman and you like the person, within which period do you know, say, 6 months. Within 6 months, unim so obeware da unim.
Man be catcher me say ohun say girl we there.
Oh no.
Yes, so yeah.
That just said 3 to 5 years for now grow nobody.
They are just wasting your time. And nya unya na yire.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So
they obi a wadru sa standard na obi jawa kofa no. Obi it's happening all the time.
Okay. All right. The last one is when his mother is his best friend.
Yes.
You
I'll
sure?
date. Yes.
Ni mami ni bibia.
Ni bibia say. Best friend is different. I mean, he respects the mother. And
We have the respect, and then kaka me mama say.
No. Mama says.
It's a no. It's a no. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And
I
is that
I don't like
mama's boy? Yes.
I don't like mommy's boy. No.
Yeah. Yeah. So that one is a no from both of us.
Yeah.
Yes. If you're mommy's boy, if I call baby for friend.
Yeah.
Right.
And to add to it, I realize that the mother has so much to say in the life of the man, I won't venture.
Baby. Now you have to impress her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guy be an amidate be a me to old come mama.
No. I can't do it.
Yeah.
No.
Me who say kalila. Mami mi kaka ose.
And then I don't know exy.
3 months later le ja me ba to o tra me sika asa. Hey, yeah bro. All right guys. So that will be all for today. Thank you sis for joining us.
Thank you for having me too. Thank you for having me.
Me that me what? Yeah, what now so me pebe manti wo ba ma me ne won wale.
Martin, no problem.
No my fresh cup. All right,
No
sis.
problem.
Yeah, so thank you. Do you have any tell us
Final
your
words? My final words will go to women in general.
Yeah.
Especially young women. I always say that as a young woman, you need to take your time and make the right choice. Yes. You're not rushing to anywhere. They say there's biological clock, whatever it is.
It doesn't. That thing doesn't exist.
Don't rush. It's something that has been formulated by the men. I mean, I will say it because we live in a man's world. So they make certain laws against women that treat women too much. So I would tell young ladies to take their time and then focus on whatever they are doing. If you're learning a trade, if you're doing whatever you're doing, focus on it. Focus on it. I'm not saying don't date, but even when you're dating, even when you're married, focus on your life.
Never forget rule number 5.
Yeah, focus.
Yes. And one thing I'll add to is, ladies, there's this thing that is called love. You are not supposed to love anybody.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, the was submissive. Lady, go and be that feminine figure for him. Asa love
submission. My dear, it's in marriages. So the Bible that talks about submission talks to married couple. And so he said
in relationships. Okay.
Be submissive. So if you're in a relationship, you're not a wife.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
And when you see yourself loving a man so much, you lose game.
Yeah. The man should love you more than you love him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You and don't should I say be a the disrespect. No. But that is
how
how
it's
supposed to be.
Men need their respect. I mean, human beings in general need their respect. You have to respect people in general. And so you have to respect your man. You get. You have to, no matter what.
Yeah.
Even if he's not up to the standard you want him to be, you should respect him, because if you respect him, other people respect him. Yes. Especially when she's the breadwinner.
Yeah.
That is, I don't want to avoid
because
that
if
temptation.
You are not providing no sana.
So men work hard.
Yes, and be that. I know that if you're a man and you are doing your thing, your man thing now,
you boost your ego, and everything about man is his ego.
TV
Get something doing.
And naturally no obelusu any form of submission be at the mouth.
Yeah.
Naturally no respect and a mother.
Yeah.
But so near there here number 1 or 2 you see that not all soft.
Yeah.
All right. that will be all for today. Thank you, our beautiful guest, beautiful lawyer guest. Hey, fans,
You're welcome.
Thank
and
you.
thank you for having me too, Jennifer. Yes. Sorry.
Yes, yes. I love the fact you're able to join us. This woman, I've been adoring her from afar. Then we'll fake account. We are made her alive. I am made her alive. Yes, she's amazing. Please tell us the name of your channel, your page, TikTok page.
TikTok. Amasewa Esquire.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Bonsu is part of it. I haven't even checked.
We will put the screenshots. Yes, so please follow this page. Yes. So that will be all for today. Please make sure you like, you subscribe, you leave your thoughts and your comments in the comment section. I love you guys so much. And this anytime. Anytime. Hi. Yes.
Anytime.
I'm sure because today my camera people, hey, questions. What you say? Maybe mommy have have for more benefit to the Hey. All right, guys, that will be all for today's episode. My name is Genevieve. Thank you so much for joining us today. It was a lovely episode. I have fun. Since you had fun, right?
Yes, I did. I did. Thank you.
Cheers. All right, guys.